Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. Good morning, BB and Blair. Good morning, Blair and Lan and Nana, Sassy Mary, Haley. I'm on a little early. I was going to come on like 2 minutes ago, but I was like taking my time figuring things out. Finally figured out Restream, and I have to actually put the countdown before my welcome scene so like it actually flips to the next one. It was kind of cool to watch it do it. Yay! So today is, well, Bust the Scrap Stash Tuesday. So I've already gotten us started on our Tuesday project, which is the Bernat Out and About crochet tote. It was a bag. I couldn't resist. I had to work on it. I ended up picking a new yarn that I just recently got. It's the Premier. Good morning, Rebecca. Look, I couldn't wait to start. I'm using the Premier Cotton Fair bulky prints. Let me tell you what, I found the one skein out of all 4 of them that I had that had issues. This yarn, it's very, very soft, but it can be a bit of a handful to work with. I don't know if you can see how splitty. It's like several strands of yarn wound together of cotton yarn. And it can be kind of interesting to work with. The one skein I started with had broken strands. So you like I just said, I don't even know how many there is. 2, let's see, 2, maybe there's 5, 8 strands. 8 strands. So like one of those 8 strands would be broken, and it was at least a dozen times or more. I like when you get a bit of it started. Shows us how cute it's going to be. Yeah, good morning, Melissa G. I was just hanging out with you and Marty. Good morning, Angela Elmore. So yeah, this yarn is definitely very interesting. I don't know if it's just the one skein that I got or what, but the very first one, because the amount of knots that I have in just this bottom part of the bag from me having to I would cut it and retie it because of those broken strands. I was like, I don't want these broken strands poking out everywhere. So I kept cutting and reattaching. I don't know, probably about 5 or 6 times I had to do that in here, which I'm not blaming the person I got the yarn from because it's not their fault. They didn't do it to the yarn. I think it was a fluke skein in their production. So I'm hoping that the more I get into the other ones, the better they'll be. But this is just what it does. It's just a bit splitty. I don't know if you can really make out the splittiness. But you know what? It's worth getting through it to make it because it's so soft. So soft. I love the way this is feeling. Like this meshy part is super soft. And it makes a really good bag. The holes on the bottom are minimal. Obviously, you got some holes from the sides. I don't know what kind of bag this is going to be for, because I don't know if I want to line it, you know? And if I line it, I don't know. So it's like, I don't know what kind of a bag it's going to be made for. Because, I mean, I could use it for a crochet project, but then I'll have yarn poking out the sides and things. So, I don't know. I don't know what I could use it for, to be honest. Good morning, good morning. Oh, my drink's all the way over here where I can't see it. Good morning, Lisa H. How are we feeling today? I hope we're getting better and better every day. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much about it, Lisa. I mean, Rebecca is just holding yarn. I just don't know what else to use it for, you know, without losing things out of the holes. Or like, you know, lining it. Like, yeah. Oh, here's the end of the strand. So this is what I mean by splitty. It's got so many strands of yarn. So, good morning, Jenny. So I'm just going to keep working on it. So if you haven't started this yet, this is what we're going to be working on. Y'all, I'm almost done with my shawl. I actually have to put more yarn on this than I thought. I'm almost through my third skein already, and I've only put maybe 2 more repeats on. I'm not even finished with the second repeat. I still got to do the front post double crochet and then the windows to be done with this repeat that I'm on. So I got 2 more rows of the repeat, and then I'm going to do my picots. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and do the picots because I was talking with some friends yesterday, and they were like, it would look really pretty with the picots, and I'm like, okay, fine. I'll put the picots on. So I have a 4th cake ready to go when I finish the 3rd one. Lisa, what'd Lisa say? Yay! Good morning, Jeremy. You took a walk this morning, Lisa? That's amazing news. Yay! See, the thing is, Lisa, I don't really go to the beach. We don't go to the pool very often. And I don't really take market bags to this grocery store. The likelihood of me buying produce at the grocery store is not very, I mean, I buy it, but not often, and I don't know. I'm just making excuses. Oh, Blair, I hope you feel better. Off to do your morning hellos. Well, I'm glad you made it here, Jeremy. It's made it through half of the second caterpillar before hitting a wall and needing to sleep last night. Yeah. Anyway, the only thing I wish that this bag, maybe next time I make it, if I make it again, I will make it with double crochets. It uses trebles. I'm not necessarily against trebles. It's just, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I would just rather do half doubles than doubles. So, you're using Village Yarn Cotton. So are you running 2 together, or are you just doing the 1 strand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah. You know what I might do? I might actually put up my second camera so you guys can see what I'm seeing. The produce is the favorite part of your grocery store? Yeah. I don't know. The yarn department's my favorite part of Walmart. Just let me go to the yarn department. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let me log into my apps. All right, that one's on. Attach my phone. Get it moved so I'm not moving it with you guys in it. Ooh, so I just way overspent on Amazon for a bunch of charms and beads. My daughter wants to make bracelets and things, and so I bought a couple things. Okay, I think the camera situation's working better this morning. I don't know, BB, if you've even noticed, but I changed out my yarn. I think it was the center of the pink one. I think it was the pink color doing it, Because if y'all remember when I had the Diva Pink sitting over here around this kind of area, when I was a little different situation here, I think the Diva Pink was setting it off. So I don't get most of my groceries at Walmart either, but I do Walmart. There's a local grocery store called Hy-Vee, and Baker's. Baker's is our Dillon's Kroger grocery store. Man, that camera is like working hard this morning for some reason. All right, we're connected. Oh, and you know what? I have it. Hold on. Before I get you guys connected, I have to turn it landscape. All right. Come over here. Add my extra camera. Do not mirror the camera. It's doing it not as much, but yeah, it's done it a couple times. But yeah, BB, I don't know if I noticed it a couple times, but not much. All right, so we're gonna turn that on. Okay, I think I'm gonna try it this way. Okay, I'm gonna move this over there. I gotta move some stuff around. And not check out yarn that anything ever changes. This weird. Okay. Do I like this? I don't know. I don't know if I like it, but you can watch the yarn as I use it. And of course this morning it's going to behave for me. But do you see how when I'm using it, it flattens out right there? That's what I mean by this yarn. With that splittiness of it, it like, do you see this right here? Like, it's a great yarn, but it's just a little on the splitty side, I think. Do I like it like that or like, no, or like this? I don't know which way I like it. I know, I do like it. I do like this yarn. Oh, see, I just split it right there. See? Now, I loved, this is the only thing with having to cut it and restart it or reconnect it is it, look, it was color pulling so awesomely around. Let me see if I can flatten this out so you guys can see. Like, the color pulling was hilarious. Like, it was actually, like, the gray would end up with or this bluish gray color would end up right on top of itself. And it just, yeah. But I think it turned out cool, even though it, you know, got a little messed up, but that's okay. All right. Trying to put this in a comfortable spot, but also keep it where you guys can see it. Like, see, it just, every time it flattens out on the hook. I don't know why. I try not to pull on it tight to where it, like, does that. And so when I go to do these parts, I have to be careful with, you know, where I pull it through. I don't know, I feel like doing this sometimes is a little distracting because I want to be able to talk to you guys, but I feel like I'm looking down the whole time, almost doing a yarn tutorial, but I'm not. You know, this is just you being able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to go back to this one. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just playing around, getting settings figured out. So I can't wait to see your guys' bags. Oh my gosh, y'all that are working on the shawl, y'all, I love seeing your guys' work. This is definitely a bag I want to be done with because of this yarn. I just want to be done. Not, I guess, walking on eggshells with it. You know, because of just the splittiness and having to keep it from, yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But you guys can see what I'm working with. Love the yarn though. It is pretty yarn. I love it. I'm glad I got it. Like, I'm happy with it. I am very happy with it. It's just, this is how I've been describing it. I love the yarn and I would get it again. I just, it's not entirely, I don't know, I want to say it's not fun to work with. It is. Thank you, Frizzy. And I got my notifications set for 11 a.m. I have, every time I see it pop up when you schedule it, I hit the notify me underneath it. Even though I have your notifications turned on for your channel, I have that turned on as well. Same yarn and hook I always use, and it doesn't squeak normal. Oh no. I guess I've heard a trick that you could take a dryer sheet and rub the yarn, oh my goodness, this yarn, I tell you what, this yarn is what makes me want to be done with this bag. Not the pattern, but the yarn. I love the yarn. I have a unlove relationship with this yarn, I guess. It's so pretty, but it's just painful to work through with this splittiness. But I try to, oh man, that camera makes me look like I'm going fast. It would make a pretty top. I need to figure out how to make a top with it. I don't know how to turn the shawl into a top. And then I got to figure out how, I need to write the pattern. I need to get these patterns done so I can put them up so people can actually buy the pattern. See, here's the thing. Like, I want people to be able to have my stuff for free, but or cheap. But it's like, I feel bad asking money for patterns, you know? So it's like, and I think that's why I'm dragging my feet, is I don't want to, I don't know. It feels weird asking for money for things. Oh, by the way, I squirreled off of this subject, but I bought a bunch of Halloween and Thanksgiving fall charms and beads, and I'm going to make stitch markers. I'm going to try and get into my stitch marker making too more. So I thought I'd start with some fall Halloween stitch markers. But then again, I have to be able to sell those too. So it's like, I just got to get over my what is it I'm looking for here? My my hesitation. Oh my goodness. Do you see what this yarn is doing? Like right here. But I think I feel like it's a print thing. I don't know that the solids would be like this. There's something about multicolored yarn and splittiness. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's just a correlation between the two. So man, could you imagine me having the chat up here with this too? That'd be a lot. Look, I don't even know if it would work. I'm not going to do it. Never mind. Right? Working with yarn that's splitting like that, it too is annoying. But you want to keep working on it because the project is like cute or awesome and you just want to finish the project, you know? Like I really want to finish this bag in this yarn. And I'm almost done. Ugh, see, look, that's what it does. I don't get all the strands sometimes. And that happens more often than not, that missing that one strand. I just try to keep going. Go back and catch that yarn, that strand that I miss, and just keep going. Just keep stitching, just keep stitching. I know, right? My yarn is like all tangled up again. Like I had it all unwound here. I will say this bag isn't huge, so it does work up a little quickly. I'm trying to stay in frame, so if I get off frame, you guys need to yell at me. I know, it is. It's so pretty. I love it. I love the colors. It looks hand-dyed. My daughter was like, it kind of looks like someone dyed it, hand-dyed it. It really does. So do you guys like being able to see me do this? Do you like this setup like this? I kind of like being able to see what people are doing when they're crocheting. So it's like, I thought maybe you guys, I thought you guys might like it too. See what what I'm doing when I'm hanging out with you guys. And you can actually see more often than not, I'm fighting with this yarn. But I am, I think that's what helps me get through projects. Marty was asking about that on her live this morning. Like, what do you do to get through projects that bore you or whatever, where you find less energy in it? And honestly, I'm so stubborn that like stuff like this keeps me going because I'm like, no, I'm not going to let you win. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Margaret. I'm going to get bigger cotton out to make the pattern and see if I truly like anime because right now I only want to make dog toys. Hey, dog toys work too. I about tipped that cup into my mouth before I was ready. Like it was more empty than it's not. It is cotton, Jeremy. It is this right here. It's 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. I'm wondering if that's not why it's splitty. Because it's, they're not being able to like stick to each other. Where if it was cotton and cotton, cotton would be able to stick to itself. Or if it was acrylic and acrylic, it would be able to stick to itself better. I'm wondering if it's because of the two different types of the cotton acrylic blend here. If that's why it's so splitty like this. Oh, Lisa, you were saying you like this. Okay, I'm guessing you meant you like the camera situation going on here. I mean, can you guys see what I'm doing okay, though? Like, I feel like out of the corner of my eye, I see me moving so fast that it's doing this that you're not really seeing what I'm doing. I mean, granted, you don't really need to see the exact pattern or anything. It's just, I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to see what my hands are doing when I'm talking to you and working on something. So I look down, work on it, look up. I love this yarn. I do. I really do, Frizzy. I'm glad I got it from you. It's a pretty color. And it is so soft. It is definitely a very soft cotton. That's what makes me want to get through it. It feels so nice in my hands. This is what I like to do with slip stitches. I like to tighten these down when I slip to join, so that way it's nice and small. All right, I need to figure out how many rounds I need to do before. Look, this is one skein. I'm almost done with it. But I almost took that much out from reattaching the yarn when I needed to. Okay, so it recommends repeat 2 rounds 3 more times. So I need to repeat, so 9th round. So I need to do 9 rounds total. 3, 4. So I need to do 5 more rounds of this mesh before I do the edging and handles. Okay. No, Margaret, we did not have any storms for us last night. We had some rain the night before, the morning, yesterday morning, early in the morning. But then, no, last night, this morning, I woke up to a fog, dense fog advisory. That was it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll try that. Why I can't say your name? Jeremy. Goodness gracious. Let me try that. Okay, here's my J-hook. Switching to my J-hook. You know, this is probably going to end up working out better. I didn't think to try a different hook. I don't know why I don't do that. Like, that's just not my go-to, like, you know, problem-solving thing. 2, 3, 5. It's just I hold this differently, so I'm still having issues with it, kind of, but I need to get going. I have to figure out how to hold it. That's my issue. I think that's my issue, is just figuring out how to hold it. I don't know. I guess it's working, but I'm not sure. I feel like it's still, I don't know, Jeremy. Why do I keep wanting to say your name with an M? Oh boy. What is the number of snowstorms in the winter? I know. They say, what is it? They say, oh, see, when we had fog over the winter, or no, what was it? We had fog sometime in December for like 2 weeks or like a week or something like that. And my mother-in-law was up here and she goes, you know what this means? 90 days after a day of fog is moisture of some sort. And so because it was still in the winter time, she was like, oh, it's going to be like ice winter or ice moisture, you know? And it was, yeah, we got some moisture in March. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, see, I need to do a treble there. Yeah, no, I don't recall any storms last night waking me up or anything. Oh my gosh, Jeremy, I think this is actually working. Because I'm not like, it's still acting, the yarn's still acting the way it was, but it's like, I haven't split the yarn yet. Why does that work better like that? I'm not even showing it to you guys. I'm excited over here and I'm all the way over here out of screen. It's like it holds it better or something, like it gives it something to grip onto. See, like right there, that was some splitty yarn and I went underneath all of it. I don't know. That is so funny. Oh my goodness, I have to uncross my legs. Record cold winter here in Alabama this year. Oh my goodness. You guys might actually see some snow there. The state of Alabama gonna shut down. I remember living in Alabama, and in the time that I lived there, I saw snow one time. Like, I'm holding this thing all the way up here. I don't know why I hold these prim hooks so weird. But do you see how small, like, here, let me show it. Let me finish this one real quick, and I'll bring it up to the other camera and show you guys. Like, I have small hands for these prims. Like, it's huge for my hand. I feel like. Foggy morning. We've had like 2 or 3 in the last week. Oops, sorry. Where it's been like I've looked out across the city and it's like I can't see what I can normally see. So it's, yeah, we've been having some pretty foggy mornings. So I don't know, maybe our winter this year is going to be quite wintry. Although I'm looking for some more summer storms. I don't know why. I'll take some of those storms off your plate, Margaret. So how would you guys feel? I know I'm crochet mostly on here, but how would you guys feel about me making stitch markers like this, where I have my camera set up like this? This is just so cool that I'm able to do this on a free platform. Yeah. Well, that just means for me, I'm just going to start bulk buying and storing away stuff so that I don't have to get out and about and get groceries when we have snow and ice. Okay, Jeremy, where were you yesterday when I needed this? It would have saved me so much heartache with this. Like, it is working so much better. But look, the yarn, look at it. It just flattened itself out right there, the white. Oh well. But watch, let's see if watch what happens when I go through with this prim hook. Like, this is crazy. Why do I not think to do this? Well, now I know. This is definitely working up a lot faster. I'm almost out of yarn. I gotta attach the next skein. I'm almost thinking, oh, I said I would have to probably dip into a third one, didn't I? Because 2 of these together equals 10 yards short of the one that they used to make the pattern. I just wish the yarn would stop doing that. This right here. I feel you, Margaret. They are definitely not conducive to sleeping. Especially when you have the child come in at 4:40 in the morning going, I can hear the rain. Well, yes, dude, it's just rain. Go back to bed. like he did yesterday morning. Like, I'm like, dude, go back. Seriously, Jeremy. This, wow. Note to self, if you have splitty yarn, try a prim hook. Huh. Glad I have these prim hooks. Okay, I need to attach my yarn before I run out, because I'm getting too into this that it's like, it's working, then I'm not paying attention. Okay, let's see if we can find the center of this, because pulling it from the outside was a pain. Okay, where's the other end? Oh, look at that. I actually got it. Like, that's all the yarn barf I had. It's nice when it works out like that. I wish I could show. I don't want to show you guys what I was talking about with the broken strands on this yarn, but yeah, that's a pain. The broken strands. Okay, I'm trying to do my magic knot here. See if I can show you how I do this. Okay, so this is my working yarn, the light blue, or the blue teal up here. This down here is my new yarn. When you grow up, you want to be a storm chaser? Aw. Well, I hope your dreams come true, Sassy Mary. Okay, so what I do is I take my working yarn, or my new yarn, I'm going to lay it over the top. I bring it under both strands like that. And then I go through here with the tail. So that way it's pulling, the tail's pulling up towards, you'll notice how when I close it up, my hole and my knot stay with my tail going up towards my project. So that when I pull it tight, it's still going up that direction. It's not twisted and flipped the other way. So like, let me show you. If you go like this, so if I go like this, I will have it going up the right direction. I want to show you how it would look going the wrong way. So see how it like wants to pull this up like this, and then that way when you actually tighten it, it wants to go like this. So it's not going in the right direction for it to go towards the working yarn, or the new yarn. So instead of coming over there, I want to come under it and go through it this way. And now it pulls the right direction for me. So then when I pull these two, so I'm not pulling the tails, the short tails here. I'm pulling the ones going towards the work and the new yarn. And I'm going to pull those two knots. I'm going to pull them together just like that. And then what I like to do is I take both of the same colors and tighten the knot down super tight. And then I try to pull the knots together again. And y'all, I've never had an issue with that knot coming out. That's called the magic knot for me. That is what I refer to as the magic knot. And like I said, I've never had an issue with, and I can cut all the way down right up against. I mean, I don't cut all the way up against it. I cut as close to it as I can, but leaving just a tiny little floof. And then there's my knot. I don't know if you were able to see all that, but I tried to explain it with me, or I tried to explain it as best I could for you. Okay. Now I can keep going. Yes, Margaret has a couple storm chasers she watches too. I think I have those subscribed. I'm subscribed to the couple that you recommended, and when we get nasty storms around here, they're definitely up there on the news feed of my YouTube. My knot's gonna hide in there. That's a scrappy-ish looking bag, so it's gonna blend in pretty well right there. I am already at, okay, I got 38 minutos. I have to remind myself I'm actually live. Like I can get to just like crocheting with no regard for anything. Monique, I just saw your your comment that you love prim hooks. They're almost too big for, well, not almost, they are too big for my hand. Like, I'm used to holding my hook like this, and these, I feel like I'm all the way up here, like up near all this versus back here. Whereas with this, you know, I have my hand almost around the main part of it, and then I still have, you know, this is short enough that I can hold it in my hand, but then have, you know, my working area right here. It just, I don't know. It just works better in my brain. And that's why I prefer the clovers and the dots over these. But there are 2 projects I am now currently working on where I'm using prim hooks, because they just work better. And this is just amazing that this is working so well. But now it's kind of squeaky. I hear it squeaking. When he chases up there, it's nice to know the area he's in. Yeah. I tried to watch Reed Timmer when he was chasing a storm, some tornadoes around here in Nebraska, but I don't know. I don't know. It was interesting to watch the storm chasers when they're chasing storms in your neck of the woods. Let's see, where am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 4 more rounds of this mesh area. Uh-oh. I got some yarn barf. Oh, goodness gracious. Look, you see what it's doing to this thing? Look. All that is yarn in there because it got caught around something. Like, I don't know what's going on right here. It got caught around. Oh no, this is almost too tight to undo. There we go. I got it. I got it. But I need to get this out. What is going on here? Oh my gosh, come out of there. Oh my goodness, I have to undo this because I can't work any further because it's all tangled up in there now. Apparently this yarn wants to have issues too. But just a different set of issues. Come on. Well, I've got enough yarn out that I shouldn't have any issues for a little bit. Okay, where are we at here? Got a mess now. Okay, I think I'm good. If he's in the storm, otherwise he's nonsense. He is smart and a good chaser, but his screaming drives me. I know, I don't know, I used to watch him when he had his show on the Discovery Channel. I think it was the Storm Chasers, but now he's on it doing his own thing. All right. I would love to get the yarn that I just pulled out of that skein into this project before I get off of here. It's quite a bit. Actually, I need to turn. And does it really make a difference if you chain before you turn? I've never really understood that, but oh yeah. This, I will say, this bottom part makes this a little tough to go around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeak, squeak, squeakity, squeak, squeak. The hook is having a language of its own. And I feel like my hands are getting a little sweaty. That might be part of it. Take some things off of me. Cold one minute, hot the next. Nope, I'll leave that on. I think my legs were just getting warm. Oh my word, I want all this yarn on the other side of me. Okay, we're going over here. Okay, much better. Okay, and we're off again. What are we doing?
How is Lewis?
Oh my goodness, this yarn, I tell you. Sometimes it's like the yarn's just trying to tell you, no, I don't want to be part of this project. And this bag needs to stay where I want it to. I just want to get this bag done. I just keep it going. Keep it going. Hello, Mandy and Kendall and Jay. Oh my goodness. Whole bunch of faces. Yay. We are working on our tote bag for our Tuesday. I've decided it's instead of doing scraps, we're just doing the stash because the stash and or scraps. And so when this project came up and it was it was a bulky 5, I went, ooh, I know the perfect cotton for that because I've just gotten some. Now it is a bit of a pain to use, but this bag is going to be awesome. It's going to be worth it in the end. It's going to be worth it when it's done. Well, hello. Lurking and working. No worries. Yeah, I don't know, Tamby. That's crazy with that flood, that situation going on. That went on. My daughter decided to take a shower this morning. She takes them at such odd times of the day. It's just like, whenever she feels like it. I mean, I guess that's the beauty of homeschooling. She can, do it whenever. But, oh my goodness. This prim hook is really making this go so much faster. I don't know why. I feel like I need to dryer sheet this prim, though, because this cotton wants to squeak on it. I don't do well with yarn that rubs, squeaks. I want this to be over this, but there's a cord right there. I'm gonna hold on a second. Hopefully this doesn't shake too much. I need to get this yarn on the other side of me. I don't need to plug my phone in, but I always plug it in so that way the battery doesn't get too drained. When I use it with this, it really doesn't drain it though too bad, thankfully. It actually turns the display off on the phone to conserve battery. I think it just said that. So like the camera's still on, but the display, it goes dark where you can't see anything on the camera or the phone, except for like a bar and then a green dot. That's it. You drove an hour and a half this morning. Told us going to check Michael's out while I'm here. Ooh, fun. See if they got any of that new yarn, Kendall, and let us know. Let us know all the things. What do they say? Inquiring minds want to know. I haven't been to my Michael's yet to see if they've got any of the new stuff. I mean, I was just there not too long ago, and I don't remember seeing anything new. Anything of the new stuff that I'm seeing everybody else. But it always seems like Juan, when he shows new stuff at stores, it's always a lot earlier than what mine does. Flooding is not cool. No natural disaster really is. Okay, what is going on here? We're having a morning with the yarn. I don't know what it's wanting to do here. It's throwing a toddler yarn tantrum. Well, I guess I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if you can even hear it, but it's not loud, but I can feel it like. Not the whole time. It's just in certain wraps and mostly like right in this area when I'm getting ready to do the treble. When I'm going to do this is when I get the squeak. Excuse me. Yeah. When I was at Michael's the last time, I want to say I saw the. I thought I saw the big ones. And also having to remember to yarn over twice for this. I only have 3 more rounds after this, though. And I'm almost done. This bag is just unruly. Doesn't want to listen to me. Sit where I need it to. And you guys can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, I want to get that new yarn that Juan showed. I think it's it's not the slices of cake. It was the one with the zebra stripes in it. I can't remember what that one was. I'm pretty sure it was a Karen. I just don't remember which Karen it was, what they called it. I don't remember. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm blessed to have a couple Michaels that I can go to, so I need to figure out which one gets the stuff first in this area. There's got to be one of the Michaels around here has to be the store that gets this stuff first. If I can figure that one out, then I'll start going to that one. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know which one. I guess I need to look and see which store number is the lower store number. So maybe that one gets it, because it's the first store here. Maybe the first store in this area that was built is the one that gets it. And I have a feeling it's the one in the area of town I don't like to go to, just because of the exorbitant amount of people that drive. Oh my goodness, why is this not working for me? Oh my goodness. Oh, is it the smash cakes? Yes, maybe that's what it was. I want to see those. I want those. I want the smash cakes. Does Michaels have a wish list option too, like Amazon, where you can put stuff on it and people can surprise you with stuff off of there? I do have an Amazon wish list if anybody's curious. I'm going to try my darndest. When did you have your dib sale, Frizzy? Was it in August? I think it was August. Because I was like, ooh, if it was July, end of July, I could have been like, look, I haven't bought any yarn in August. But nope, I think it was August. I think it was like the first week or so of August, something like that. So it looks like September is going to be my no-buy September. I've got to, like, seriously, guys, I've got to get through some of my stuff. I have so much yarn. It's ridiculous. I've got to start making, I want to make a bunch of Boggy Creek blankets or something. I need to use up yarn for a good cause. I was like, ooh, I didn't buy any yarn in August. Nope, I bought yarn in August. I bought it from 3 different places now that I think about it. My Crafty Wool UK is coming. And then at some point, I ordered yarn from Thriss. So I've got that coming. And then I canceled my subscription to Crafty Wool UK for now, just because I need to work up what I have for now before I order more from them. And then I'm going to continue to order a couple pieces from Thriss, but just not a ton anymore. So I try to at least get her book one that she does, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you have 6. You have 6 of what? I don't know what you mean. All right, where are we at time-wise? 20 minutes, yay! Will we get the mesh part done? I only got 3 more rounds to go. It goes fairly quick. As long as I don't have yarn tantrums. You know, we got yarn barf, so when yarn's not working like you want it to, it's a yarn tantrum. Oh, you have 6 orders? Oh, you have... Oh, wish list at Michael. Oh, you have 6 wish lists at Michael's. I don't know. Can you order for people off of Michael's wish list though, or is it like, you know, like the registries, you know, where you can order things off of those and have it sent to the person? Oh my goodness, can you guys see what I'm doing? I need to remember where to keep this. I know Lisa said she likes this. Do the rest of you guys like being able to see what I'm doing? My yarn's getting flat and splitty again. So my middle child had 2 nosebleeds yesterday. I think they were, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I think they were self-inflicted, not on purpose. But he was itching a nose and it caused it to bleed. The second nosebleed, he said it was itchy and he had to itch it. And so I think that reignited That's what got the second one going. And I don't know that it was truly a second one. I think it was just a continuation of the first one, because he didn't allow it to heal and had itched it too soon or something. But anyway, I called his ENT because he's got adenoid surgery coming up, and I wanted to make sure that his ENT knows of these nosebleeds beforehand, so maybe he can, I don't know, do something about it when he's in there with the adenoids. Michael's wish list have 100 items. Oh, goodness gracious. So like one item has like 6 colors or 20 colors, and you have 20 items in there for that one item because you want one of every color. I have to say, I really like the way this bag looks. You guys can't really see it very good on here. Let me finish this round and I'll show you guys what it looks like so far. I'll hold it up to the other camera. I just wish this yarn would like be done yarn barfing. It still hasn't, like, I'm still pulling on the yarn baby. Like, it's still yarn barfing. Let's see. The yarn is still sick. Oh, there we go. It's done. It feels better. Ah! Sorry. Just knocked the camera. I don't know if there's a microphone on this one. Turning off this display to save power. That is so cool that it does that. This app that I'm using. It's called Camo. I think it's called Camo something app. Camo, I think maybe it's just Camo app. Camo video app or something. It allows me to use my phone as a second camera. As another webcam, so to speak. And it's free. I'm all about the free so I can spend the money on other areas and make money in other areas. To make money in other areas. Hand sitting Oracle. I have to be honest, Jeremy, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by hand sitting. My blondness, my naivete coming out. Man, I'm glad the time is going by a little slower this morning. Like, I'm enjoying this. I don't want it to end. That's why I'm... Oh my goodness, stop doing that, please. It still has issues splitting, but I will say that dealing with it is a little easier with this hook. So I'm glad you came by my corner of the streets here and helped me with that problem solving solution. Oh, like, oh, I got you, Jeremy. Okay, sorry. Like, when I read it the first time, I wasn't sure what you meant, but now I know what you mean. He needs to leave himself. He needs to keep his thinners away from his face. And I try to tell them to do that, and yeah, well, you know, kids, they love to listen to their parents because they know they don't, because they don't know any better. Or because they know better, I mean. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. I'm trying to say everything opposite, sarcastically. Yeah, no, sorry. My brain read your message wrong the first time, so that's why it didn't make sense. But when I actually read sun, like for some reason I did not see sun. Like my brain completely read right over that word, and now it makes sense. So there is the bag. Can you guys see it? It's looking cool. The color pulling on this thing is so fun. I only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds to go. And then I will be done with the mesh part of the bag. And then we will move on to the top edge and handles, which I will probably end up doing off camera because I don't think I'm going to get to the handles and the edging. I don't think I'm going to get that done for sure this morning. So my right nose keeps running here lately, and I get paranoid it's going to start running red. Just because ever since January when I had those major nosebleeds, December, January, I was like, I've been so paranoid ever since that I'm going to have those again. And they happened at random times. Like I'd be sleeping in the middle of the night and wake up and have to plug my nose for an hour. Well, not an hour, but I feel like I was up for an hour dealing with it. Because, I had to at least hold on to it for 20, 30 minutes. And I went a little bit extra just in case, just to make sure it was good and stopped. Anyway. Yeah, he more than likely does, Jeremy. But, my children don't have that. I mean, I don't want to say that, I don't want it to come across like I'm like too good for labels, but they don't have those labels on them, but I very much feel like they all do have that in some way, shape, or form. Good morning, Tank. So yeah, no, definitely the 2 boys have the typical high energy boy development immaturity thing going on. So, and then I know I've got to be undiagnosed with it because of just how I am with forgetting things, and I know that part of that's just being a parent and older and all that, but just my attention span on things, like I've got 3 Tuesday projects that I've started and not finished, and this one in my hand is the 3rd one. I still have to finish the scarf. I still have to finish the placemat that we started last week. I actually thought about working on that today, but honestly, I didn't look for it, and so I don't know where it's at the moment. I've literally got 1, 2, 3 projects sitting on my desk right now, and then I've got at least 2 on the floor next to me, and then a couple over there. Like just the amount of projects I have clues me into mine. So yeah, pretty sure it is rampant in this house. And that's okay. Look, see, storm shield, dense fog advisory. I'm pretty sure it's going away now because the sun's coming out, and that's going to burn off the fog pretty quick. I just want to get the last 2 rounds of this done so I can be like, hey, I not finished something, but like got a good amount of something done on a live. I need your guys' honest and true feedback on Do you guys want me to continue doing things like this? As long as the pattern is either free or it's mine, I will do this. But if I pay for the pattern, I will not be doing this because I don't want to give the pattern away if it's paid. Is that a good rule of thumb, you think? Because even if it's free, it's somebody else's pattern. You know, but I want to make sure. I don't know who the author is of this other than it's on Your Inspirations. So, okay. I think it's a good rule of thumb that if it's a free pattern, it's easily accessible by everybody. I mean, I'm not telling you how to do this pattern, but because it's free, I'm not worried about it being seen, if that makes sense. But I do want to give credit to whoever created this. Good job to the author. Thank you. And I saw you sneak in, Marianne. Did you have a nap this morning? Because I know you were up this morning with Marty for a little bit. If it's free, try to get... Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I will tell you where the source is. Like, it doesn't have an author on it, but it came from the Yarn Inspirations website. So, but yeah. I will give credit where credit's due, even if it is free. But I'm not going to necessarily sit here and... So what I'm basically going to do is I'm not going to give away the tutorials or the patterns. You know, like, you're sitting here watching me do this, and I'm betting you really can't follow me too well. But, you know, I am saying counts and things here and there. But if it's a paid pattern, in any way, shape, or form, even if there's a tutorial out there for it, I will probably not show that pattern. Just because, you know, it's a paid pattern. Now, I did that for myself. Oh, look. Is that a factory knot, or is that just a got tangled knot? I think this is just got tangled knot. Yeah, just got tangled. Like, I don't know. I might keep my shawl pattern a members only. So if you guys want access to it, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because that way, you know, because if I'm going to put it out there as a paid pattern, I don't necessarily want it to be a free tutorial, if that makes sense. Right? So if you spend 99 cents a month for the pattern, how much would you pay to have it all the time? Like $2.99? What do you guys think? I don't know. Oh, it's her adoption anniversary. Let's see if I can do this. Happy adoption day to you. Happy adoption day to you. Happy adoption day, dear Mila and Marianne. Happy adoption day to you. Let's see if I can get it. Is it going to work? Is it going to give it to me? Yeah. Give it all, give it all, give it. I don't know if I can see. There we go. Woo-woo. Give me all the celebration. Yeah. Oh, that's the balloons. More balloons for Mila. And they are, I don't know if you guys can hear the stomping around upstairs, but they are doing something up there. Giggling and stuff going on, but that's okay. If you don't want to have them diagnosed, I would get them some mindless tasks they can do so their brains can get something to focus on. So, Jeremy, there, are you familiar with perler beads? Oh, I have 3 minutes. I am not going to get this finished because I'm pretty sure I have one more round left. Hey, hold on. I heard a word I don't want to hear again. What was I saying? Before the... Oh, yeah, the perler beads. So there's these ones Perler put out. They don't put them out anymore. At least I can't find them at Michael's anymore. I had to look on Amazon. But they're called Biggie beads. And they're like giant versions of the perler beads. And my youngest loves those. And I ordered some off of Amazon, but they did not get delivered yesterday like they were supposed to. It said last night when I looked, arriving tomorrow. And I told him that they were delayed, and he goes, that upsets me. Because he was like, I was really excited for them. I was like, I know. Perler beads. Perler. Yep. Perler beads. My kids love those, and those are great for dexterity. Yeah, those are one of those mindless projects that keep their hands busy. And then when mommy actually irons them, it makes them happy to have their creations ironed together. I should, maybe I'll bring down his perler bead, his Biggie bead, his Biggie bead perler bead collection down tomorrow and show you guys all the different creations that he has made, if I can remember. But I bet you anything he's going to be working on those today when they finally decide to show up, if they just show up today. So we'll see. I might go over a little bit just because, one, I'm not ready to be off, and two, I just wanted to get around to the end of this round so I can count how many I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, so I got one more to do because it says the 4th to 9th rounds. So I got to do one more round of the mesh, the trebles, and then the top edging handles and handle placement. So I've got 12 more rounds after that one. 13 total rounds. Oh, goodness. I don't want to get off. But it is 9 o'clock, guys. I do need to get off of here. So I will continue working on this, and I should put my kids in a running thing too. So there's a American Ninja Warrior studio, or whatever you want to call it, gym here in our city. So I was going to look into that and see if I couldn't get him into that, because yeah, he needs something that he's like being active with. So if no one else is coming on, go for it. I'm always like, no, it's fine, Tank. I need to get off of here, actually. We have to start school. I got to start school with them here in about half an hour. So the 30-minute window gives me time to make sure if there's any supplies that I need that's downstairs or wherever, I can get it. So that is so awesome, Jeremy. Good job for being off of it for 20 years. Yeah, I'm all about non-medicating if possible. I understand that some people need it and some people have to live with it. But yeah, I'm definitely all for non-medication if I can help it. So, all right. Yep, just keep them busy. Exactly. I'll try to remember to bring his Biggie bead creations down tomorrow and show you guys what I'm talking about. Like, they are like huge beads. Huge beads. Like, not quite this big, but pretty close to this. They're big. I would say just a hair smaller than this, shorter than this, and a hair thinner, like not as wide. So yes, thank you so much. Next time you see me, hopefully this bag will be done, and I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Yeah, I heard about that, Frizzy. So yeah, video games can be okay for the most part. All right, we're starting to get yelling now. Don't forget, guys, be kind, be positive, make beautiful things, and please share them with me. I love seeing it and all the inspiration. And definitely all the shawls that you guys are making. It makes my heart so happy and beaming. So have a great Tuesday. I will see you guys in a couple hours on Frizzy's live at 11 a.m. Central, as long as she's going to be there. So have a great day, guys.